What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I've got something really special for you guys. I've got my buddy Michael here from the channel Truth Under Tension, and I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself to you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, thanks for having me on. First of all, man, I really appreciate it. Really, I'm a fitness channel, yes, but at the same time, and really most importantly, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a career man. I've got a life outside the gym. So really, my channel is geared towards that kind of lifestyle. I've been speaking with Cris over the last at least week or so, and we've been really kind of getting into each other's methodology and our different ways of how we kind of approach fitness. And I think they really align pretty well. So I'm just excited to get on here with you, Cris, and kind of talk fitness with you, talk about your channel, talk about my channel, see what we can do to, come together. I'm trying to build a community. I mean, I feel like you are too. So that's what I'm here to do, man. So thanks for having me on.
Yeah, I think the challenges, like I know you saw the Jason Statham workout video and the Henry Cavill video that I did, and I think like us doing some kind of challenge like that to see who could get the best time or something like that, some kind of collab like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
the difference between us is this guy is natty. He's hardcore natty, and I know you got a lot. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know I dabble around in low dose testosterone. It's mostly what I stick with, but I've done a little bit of it all. But this guy, he's hardcore natural. He's got a few years on me, but you can't really tell. But yeah, he's actually been in the fitness game a lot longer than I have. So he's got a myriad, and he's got much more knowledge than I do. So I feel privileged to have him on the channel. So
No, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
And his channel is in the description below. And I forgot to add your Instagram, but I'm going to put that in there. So if you guys are watching on the replay, the Instagram handle will also be in the description below.
Sounds good, man. No, and you say I have been doing this for a little while longer than you, and that's fine. But the main thing about me is that if you're not a student of the craft, then really you start really kind of going and regressing. I never claim to know everything. I can learn something from everybody. I've learned things from people who've been lifting for 6 months just as well as I've learned from people who've been lifting for longer than I have. I try to take bits of information from everybody I come across and do my own research on it, and then just test it in the gym, test it into my lifestyle, try to fold it into my life. The thing is effective fitness is only that way if you actually can fold it into your lifestyle and it becomes a habit, and it's not something that becomes a chore. As soon as it becomes a chore, you're going to burn out every single time. Without fail, you will burn out. Fitness lifestyle is about consistency, not intensity, consistency.
What I always tell people is if you're feeling like you're getting to that burnout point, take a break, but never quit. Because just taking a week off, even in 2 weeks off, you want to come back, you're going to feel like something's missing out of your life. That's how it was for me anyway. Everybody's different. Everybody has different recovery times. Everybody, has different training techniques. But I know that whenever John Meadows passed away, that hit me really freaking hard, dude, because he was one of my biggest inspirations. And I would always, I'd be in his chat and his comments all the time, and he would always respond, dude. He was the most humble bodybuilder out there, I swear. And I feel like half of my training routine come from John Meadows, like the Meadows rows. And, he's just something about it. Yeah, and he was a dad, and he would put his kid on his channel. Did you watch John Meadows?
Oh yeah.
He would have Alexander doing his yo-yo tricks and stuff, man. And
man.
Yeah, I was just like, I admired his patience and just how humble he was. He really was a hero, dude. And there were people that were bashing him in the groups, saying, oh, if he wouldn't use saying all this and that. And I'm like, dude, people do what they do to chase their dreams. And if you're going to judge people, then who are you to judge anybody, basically, is what I was saying, like you're perfect, like, oh, you're perfect. So you're so perfect that you can judge John Meadows and laugh at his death, laugh at his family's pain, laugh at his kids growing up without a dad now, and making on something, like that. Whenever he had doctors monitoring, he even had a pre-existing condition that actually led up to it. So, yeah, it hurt whenever people were bashing him for that, for chasing his dream, basically.
Well, it's just always been, I've found that it's very easy for people to say things online. I'm sure, I mean, we all know that, there's a filter there. And we all speak as if we're perfect. But I always say that everybody has their vices. I reserve judgment on everybody. I no doubtedly do things and have habits in my own life that are imperfect, and that somebody would look at me and say, "Man, if you only would just change that, don't be stupid." And it's not about being stupid; it's just about it's your
It's
life. So
being
just
human is what it
get in the
is.
groove, man. It is. It's being a human. Just get in your groove and do the best you can, because that you really, at the end of the day, only you know if you did the best you can.
Right.
And somebody else's judgment on you really means nothing. So it really depends on how you want to use that judgment. Sometimes it can tear you down. Sometimes it can motivate you. It depends on what mood you're in. But the bottom line is nobody's perfect. We all have vices. If you take PEDs, you take PEDs. I don't care. A
Right.
lot of the fitness people that I follow myself are all enhanced, but they're cool guys. They have tons of knowledge. You can learn tons from people just because they take PEDs and maybe you don't agree with it. That doesn't. I've always said if you don't like it, don't do it.
Right.
But you can't
This is my
deny
life.
the knowledge.
It's not your life, it's mine. And the biggest, the most judgmental people I've found about it are people who had no idea. They don't know anything about PEDs.
Yeah. Yep.
They don't know how they work. They don't know what they do. They think you just poke something into you and you're going to get big.
Nope.
And
Nope.
it's just, and the biggest one I hear is, oh, well, if I took that, I'd look like that. No, dude, no,
No.
you wouldn't, because
No. Mm-mm.
biggest thing that I feel like people never know about PEDs is some people are non-responders. They could take a gram
Yeah.
of tren a week and look smaller than I do right now. I look smaller on camera,
Exactly.
freaking tall as hell, but yeah,